So if you're sitting on a roof and we know you're not a police asset and you have a gun and you're scoped in on the president or future president of the United States, Donald Trump, is it not reasonably assumed at that point that you're intending to cause death or a serious physical injury? Yes, the sniper did not need permission to shoot. Now, some of you may ask, fairly enough, why was the delay? Why was there a delay in taking the shot? All I can tell you is what I'm hearing from sources. I'm just putting it out there for you because this information needs to get out there from whistleblower-type sources, okay? I'm hearing that the crest of the roof was blocking the line of sight and they couldn't get a clear shot, which is, if you look at the scene, kind of maybe makes sense. However, the guy shouldn't have been up there in the first place, number one, and he had to also get his barrel over the crest of the roof to make sure that the round made it past the roof and made it to President Trump. So that's what I'm hearing from my sources. I want you to see this view from behind the stage, though, and you can see and hear how long it took to engage this attacker once he started shooting. Check this out.
To our country, probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Okay, let me rewind that.
That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Get down! Get down!
Maybe it's a really bad idea having a senile old man running things, because if the Biden administration was not deliberately attempting to assassinate Donald Trump, then the levels of incompetence that is being shown by Joe Biden and his administration is just at such a catastrophic level that I'm starting to question whether or not it's a good idea to have a senile Joe Biden as the only guy with access to the nuclear codes.
So I don't know if you saw that view before, but you'll see there's a latency period between when the attacker engages and the counter sniper team takes him out. Folks, there's no time for that. The guy was on a white roof. The reason there was a delay is there was a line of sight issue from the counter sniper team they didn't think they'd be able to hit him until he showed his face again. So you take it for what it's worth. I'm here to give you information so we can make an informed decision. But question 4, why did the counter sniper team fail to spot the shooter? Leaving the latency period behind is why it took so long to engage him. Why was he there in the first place? The CS team's job is to counter snipers. There's a spotter there that's supposed to spot these threats. Now, when he got on the roof, people were pointing him out. And what we would call a counter sniper response team was responding to the threat. Because remember, the counter sniper guy on the roof, you may go up there and you may have a painter up there painting the roof. You don't want to shoot the guy and kill him. So what they'll do typically, now this guy had a gun, it's different, but say it was a threat and it was ambiguous and we didn't know what the guy was doing on the roof, okay? Say he's up there with a paintbrush, okay? They have a response team to go up and investigate.